YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This good fella Nail coming through with another talk video. Guys, man, this is something to help y'all out. You know what I mean? Excuse me a little bit. I might be looking down a little bit on my phone because I wrote the notes down. This is definitely going to be an informative sneaker piece for you guys. This is what I've learned since collecting kicks since like mid 2010 to the fall of 2010, like summer to fall or whatever. Yeah, so that's when I like officially started my collection. And this is when I noticed the build up start happening. Now, this video related to like sneaker collection maintenance. This just things you should know. I'm gonna just say this: if you under 50 kicks, this can still apply. This can still apply. Some of it can still apply. If you're over 50 pairs, definitely make sure you keep rotating them. If you had a few hundred pairs, 100, 200, 300, I know I'm over 200, but I don't think I'm at 300 fully. I haven't done a full count in some years, actually. I do need to do that. Yeah, so let's jump into number one. Number one is probably a real video in itself. And one of the things is this. Be sure when you do get your new pair of kicks, providing it's not special paper on here, you know, like with like a collab name or whatever, you know, you could fold it up and put it inside a Ziploc bag and make sure it doesn't, then you could let it touch the sneakers after you fold it up and put it in there. Like, you know, if it's like a collab and you want to keep the accessories and stuff like the paper and stuff like that, I will put it inside a Ziploc bag. But if it's just like a regular plain piece of paper like this, throw it away. Reason why you want to throw it away is because this paper is highly acidic. This actually starts the yellowing on a lot of your sneakers, and it starts the aging process real quick. So if you haven't worn a sneaker in a long time and you got it in the paper, the side that's actually sitting on the paper will actually be more yellow than the side that's facing up outside of the paper. So that's just something to know as well. Clean sneakers and stuff them after each wear and or before putting back inside the box. So what you typically want to do is just get a wet damp rag, wipe this down. That's it. That's what I do. It's just like a sneaker ritual. It's just how you keep them together. This is how you stop your sneaker from turning into a beater real quick. And also too, I ain't saying you gotta walk like a duck, but please know what the hell you're getting into when you start your day wearing kicks. So like if you about to play kickball or something like that, you about to go kick it or something, wear the appropriate sneaker. You do not want to damage in that kind of thing. You know, something like doing something casual like going to the movies or going out to eat, that's obviously a lot more safe. But if you about to go do something extreme, you might want to use your sneaker logic and see if you want to mess, you know, that kick up or whatever, or will it be messed up based off what you're doing with that activity that day. So wipe these joints down again with a damp rag. You save yourself the headache, because if you do not, that build up will happen on the sneaker slowly but surely. Like this spot start adding up, this spot, then before you know it, you look at it be like, damn, I remember when these was new. Now they a beater. And then when you try to clean them way later on, after you done got all that build up on it, it's going to be hard to remove certain stains on there because you didn't get it the day of or within that 24 to 48 hour period. So that's just something you should know. Also too, now this is leather, so this is a little bit more durable and stuff like that, but like suede and nubuck, that stuff really, you know, so you really want to be sure you take care of that stuff. So if you're storing sneakers in a basement, use silica packs or a dehumidifier to remove moisture in the air. The moisture can cause mold and deteriorate materials and cause the midsole to crumble. So, okay, let's kind of get off into this. It took me a while to actually get the hang of this because my sneaker cave is in my finished part of my basement. So it's a lot of moisture down here, right? I do have my silica packs, but I don't know where I put them. But you could easily buy them off Amazon. And when I do my sneaker rotation run, every sneaker that I wear and stuff like that inside each box, I will put a silica pack in there. Now these silica pack, you know, we find these in like sneaker stores as well. They're also inside of purses. It's just basically, like I said, to get the moisture out. Moisture causes mold. Moisture increases the aging of the sneaker. It increases the breakdown of the materials as well. When you're dealing with like these materials like polyurethane and all this stuff, or EVA, this kind of stuff breaks down Especially the suede and nubuck. Those get like the little mold. Suede, nubuck, durabuck, those get mold spores on them. That's something you really want to watch out for. Those are the first to go as far as the moisture and deterioration go, because those materials are a little bit more delicate. I never really seen mold on a leather, but it can happen. I wouldn't try to put it past it here and there. I try to wear my sneakers a little bit more often so I can catch that stuff before it happens. But again, put the silica gel pack in there, guys. The silica gel pack will actually help, and it will actually take the moisture out. When you're in the basement, you want the moisture out, okay? You want to, you want to use a dehumidifier. A dehumidifier takes the moisture out the air. Not a humidifier, because a humidifier puts the moisture in the air. You want to use a humidifier on a different part of the house, not the basement. Number 4. If you store sneakers in the attic, use a humidifier because heat rises and your sneakers need moisture at this point. The dryness can cause sole separation and glue leaks and mid-sole crumble. Now, me personally, after doing this for this long, I was in a 2-family home before I moved out on my own, and the heat will rise big time, man, during the summer, and it was hell on my sneakers, man. Like, it would be glue coming out the front, and the way you could see glue coming out, like, it would definitely show on like darker color sneakers. Like on my black metallic 5s, the front of the toe box where the rubber area would be like white. It would look like dried up mashed potatoes or dried up glue. So same thing with like my Dion 2s, that stuff was happening. So up there, when you do that, okay, you want to have a humidifier at this point. So please be aware, the further up you go inside your home or wherever you at, you could be in a high-rise apartment or something like that, and that heat rise, and you don't have any like air in there. Overall, whether you got in the basement or the attic, you want stable air. You want stable, like, like maybe 50 degrees or something like that, like a nice cool area. You know what I mean? Not too cold, not too hot. You just kind of want it to be just right. So make sure you take care of that too first, if you can, before you have to get the dehumidifier or humidifier. Next up, try to wear all your sneakers. Keep a rotation and avoid wearing the same kick daily. This helps prolong the life of the sneaker. I do weekly 7 sneaker rotations. Y'all already know. If y'all already subs to this channel, y'all already know I actually say this a lot during my sneaker rotations. It's very important to wear your kicks. I drop my weekly 7 sneaker rotations for me and for y'all. I know y'all like to see the kicks anyway. But I also watch my own sneaker rotations, whether I made some this year or last year or whatever. I just want to make sure that I'm wearing kicks that I might have forgot about, because you can easily go 2 years and without wearing a kick because you forgot about it. So wear your kicks. That's the most important thing ever, because it will break down. It will break down on you if you don't wear it. 6, do a wellness check and shift your boxes around if they are in boxes. You will not only find kicks you forgot about, but you can check for mold, glue, leaks, discoloration, deteriorating materials, and sole separation. If you have spiders, it's good to shift so you can get rid of the webs immediately. So just with the spiders and stuff like that, once you put the silicone, I know I'm messing this name up, but once you put the silica gel packets in there, that should remove the spiders if you have them in your basement. As far as like if you have spiders in like your attic or a higher part of the home, or you in a high-rise apartment or whatever, or the heat rise, or you in a 2-family or whatever home, it's just still good to rotate the boxes just to make sure that nothing crawl in there, because it's still a cool place to like a bug. Like, it's dark, cool, the sneakers got this fabric and stuff in there, they can easily just crawl inside, right? So you make sure you just want to check that. Obviously, the more you wear your sneakers and the more you rotate them, meaning like wear them for that week, you're not gonna really too much have to worry about bugs and stuff like that. So now if you have a bigger collection, like where you got a few hundred kicks, it's definitely essential to get those boxes moving, shifting. Okay, this is the 7 I want to wear for this week. You know what I mean? And I don't know how you dress yourself. Everybody is like, some people start with the shoes first, some people start with the fit first. So, it's really up to you. Number 7, Keep sneakers out of direct sunlight while storing. Sunlight causes dryness, cracking, discoloration, glue leaks, and sole separation if it's hot enough for a long period of time. So we see this a lot at like stores with those hot ass lights. Usually it's the sneaker stores in the mall typically, but any sneaker store. And so for example, a good one would be a white sneaker, because white is easier to see when it starts getting discolored. And you say, okay, I want those. And the not the teller, the customer service rep, okay, fine, this is our last pair, I'm gonna go get the other one from the back. And then you see the other one is bright white, and that display one you was just looking at is kind of like off-white. So at that point, usually I would try to get a discount if that did happen. But sometimes they be so discolored, man, that like it make you not even really want the pair, because I mean, what you gonna do with a whole off-white sneaker on one foot and then it's like cocaine white on the other foot, you know? So that's the only off thing. It's like, be one or the other. Be off-white fully on both pairs, or just be all white on both pairs, right? And so avoid the direct sunlight. That's what would happen if you have these in direct sunlight. And if you have them in direct sunlight long enough, they will actually start falling apart, slowly start loosening up. The glue will start coming out. The sneaker will actually start sweating, meaning the glue, aka will be coming out. Discoloration for damn sure start happening. And also too, this will start breaking down depending on what sneaker it is, the midsole and stuff like that. I know a lot of people don't too much have a sunlight problem. You know, most people have a little bit more common sense to keep them out. But just in case you get in trouble, maybe let's just say you're driving or whatever and you just threw your kicks in the back. It's a hot sunny day. Sun is beaming down in the back. Hopefully you don't keep them in there long enough to get burnt or sunlight burnt or deteriorate or anything. So definitely wear the kicks, man. I think that's it. That's all I have for today, is just those 7. I hope that helped you guys. This is how you actually maintain a sneaker collection. You know, clean them often, do the shifts, do the rotates. Chime down below if I missed something or something you feel like you guys want to add or whatever. Yeah, this channel is definitely for the sneaker lover. So for sure. Yeah, man. No point in paying all that money for kicks if you about to like let them get destroyed, or you know what I mean? Like, you got to store them the right way. Not everybody has the nice little clear boxes or whatever. I'm still using actual sneaker boxes. So rate, comment, and subscribe. I got more content on the way. I'm out. Peace.